All right, Bang Bang, it's the Rundown. It is Wednesday. It is February 23rd from Chicago. Presented by Sling. Coach Prime's back. You saw the premiere last night. And if you missed it, you can stream it on Sling. So if you love watching sports, but if you're tired of the high prices, it's time to take control of your TV experience. It's time for you to get Sling. Watch exclusive Barstool content and past episodes of all your favorite shows like The Yak. Sling is the place where your favorite sports channels like ESPN, FS1, TNT, and more come together for less. And it's the cheapest way to watch college hoops, the NBA playoffs, the entire Formula One season, and more. Sling is also easy to set up, easy to use, and there's no contracts. You can sign up now and try it absolutely free. So whatever you're into, Sling is where you can find the live sports you love all in one place. Go to sling.com/barstool to sign up now and try it free. And don't forget to watch Coach Prime. Got to go watch Coach Prime.
It was awesome. I talked to Dana a little bit last night. Excellent job.
Good
Excellent.
stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Go stream it on Sling. Got to go. Only way to watch it. Well, there's other ways to do it, but Sling is the best way to watch it, I should say. First topic of the day, Kanye's live show. He debuted Donda 2 at a live listening party. We'll toss it to our music guy. White Sox Dave.
I watched. So he streamed it on Twitch via Amazon, and he had like a heartthrob going. Did you guys watch any of it or see it? So it's just a black screen with like a beating heart, and people, you can see the chat on the side just going fucking crazy. And there was about 150,000 people, and then all of a sudden it cuts to the house starting on fire, and you see the numbers just shoot up over 200,000. That's just on the Twitch stream. It was. I watched a little bit of the first one. I was like, man, this is fucking stupid. Dante went to it. It was at Soldier Field. He had a few of them for Donda 1. And I didn't really like Donda 1 that much. But just going off of what I heard last night and watching it for like 45 minutes maybe, this album is going to be fucking awesome. I'm going to be all in on Kanye again.
Oh, okay. All in.
The songs were fucking sweet. Oh. And sometimes it takes a minute to like get used to songs and new albums and shit. I'm sure it's like that for everybody.
Yeah.
These ones, it was just hit. Like I was like, that song's fucking awesome. That song's fucking awesome. That song's
I feel like
awesome.
that's the way to judge it. I
Yeah,
feel like
for
if
sure.
you have to like
Definitely.
listen to it 4 or 5 times, then that's just you talking yourself into liking
Exactly.
something.
Yep.
You have to feel it in your plums right away. So I will.
It's not like College Dropout.
I don't know
Kanye,
about
it's different,
that, though,
but
dude.
it's awesome.
I feel like sometimes you just need to learn like the words a little bit, and then you start to
Well,
like it more.
this is how you are, though. That's how you are with everything. Like you have to think about things and noodle on them. You're not a plums guy.
That is true. Also true.
It's not an insult.
That sounds.
It's not an insult.
Not a plums guy. Like I'm a Ken doll. I got no nuts. That sounds like
No,
an insult.
you're a noodler. You like to think about it, digest it, think about it again, come back the next day.
Sure.
Hey, think about it this way.
I'd say I'm the same
Your
way.
thoughts,
You're
Donda?
so deep, Ed.
You're the opposite of that.
No, the thing is it's $200 to listen to it because the STEM player, he's in the hardware game now, always innovating.
He so I don't know what the whole
Do you
deal
have
is
one,
with
Dave?
that. No, I'm not paying $200 to listen to the album. I don't know. That would be a question for Dante specifically. I don't know what the whole deal is with it, but he had his little Instagram post of all his beefs, and Spotify's on there. I think Apple Music's on there. It's just like, so what he's doing, he's
got a lot of beefs.
He's streaming. Didn't mean that as a pun, but he's streaming everything towards him so he can control all the output of it, and he's gonna make a fucking boatload of money off it. More power to him.
His own ban list.
Yeah, it was kind of a ban list.
Yeah.
It was a beef list,
But-
not a ban list.
Like, didn't we already see Jay-Z try to do this and fail?
With Tidal.
Yeah. Is that kind of what this is or no?
Tidal.
It sounds similar, yes.
'Cause I want to say that Jay-Z and Beyonce put all their stuff exclusively on
Tidal's
Tidal.
still around.
Oh, they got like probably $150 off of me.
So is
Oh,
Quibi.
did they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really? No,
I don't know.
Quibi's
I just-
dead.
if
Quibi's
I don't think Tidal is
Um,
what they thought it would be.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't know much about it. If it comes across my desk, I'll see it in due time. If it
Yeah.
sounds like it's on
Listen
something
to the
I'm not gonna
album
access,
when you
then I won't see it.
can.
Maybe.
Like you're not going to pay $200 for it either, but I don't think many people. Well, I shouldn't say that. A lot of people, because a lot of people are like cult followers of this guy.
Yeah.
But when you get a chance to listen to it free, I'm not advocating for like legally pirating his music, but
Never.
I think you'll really, really fucking like it.
Yeah.
I mean, like Chief said, it was just, I was like, wow,
I'm intrigued
that
now
song
because
was
you
sick.
said
Yeah,
that.
me too.
Yeah.
White
'Cause
Sox
I would say
Davis.
I've
I've been out on the last few albums too. Like Donda
Yeah.
1, I was like, this is how I described Donda 1, which came out in like November maybe, around Thanksgiving. You know when you see, or you like see a video of someone at an art exhibit and there's like a painting of just a circle and it's like, oh, it represents this and it's so artistic and it's like you're looking at a red fucking circle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Donda 1 was so weird to me that I was like, and everyone's like, oh my God, it's genius. It's beautiful. It's like this, it's that. And I'm like, all right, I think it's good, but like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't. Then after I'm like, you know what? I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
Like Life of Pablo, I thought stunk.
Same.
T-Lock.
But this is like,
All right.
I think it's gonna be fucking huge, and everyone's gonna love it
Okay.
Gotta check
for
it out.
not ironic reasons.
How many stars?
I'd have to listen to it again, but I mean, I'm looking forward to listening to
How
it
many
again.
plums?
Are we doing a plum scale now? I'll give it.
Both plums?
If we're on like a ball scale, I'll give it a 4.2 balls
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
or plums.
Next topic here, Mike McDaniel, new Dolphins coach. He answered a kiss, marry, kill between McVay, Shanahan, and LaFleur. Chief, what do you got?
The video was whatever. It was fine. I hate to do this to Frank the Tank and Fleming, and all the Miami fans. He gives me big time Trustman vibes. You look at him.
He's like
He's got like,
socially awkward, like can't keep
yeah,
eye
like
contact.
he reminds me of like a young Mark Trestman. So I'd be very nervous. Like all these videos I see of him, he's super skinny with the glasses. He's kind of he just reminds me like he's going to be addressing that locker room from the back of the room.
It's like the meanest thing you could say about anybody.
That's
For real.
Do you see where I'm coming from?
I absolutely do.
He's a
personally.
squid.
Yeah.
He has
And,
character, though.
What?
He has character, though.
You think he's gonna be able to tell a grown man to fucking run some laps after getting into training
Yeah,
camp?
I mean, I think those guys will want to run the or not run the laps, but I think like if you're play for this guy, at least on the offensive side, and he can get you open, you're gonna listen to him. Like if you're a receiver and you're like, well,
But that's
getting
not
looks,
that's
I
not
think
the
that's
job
what
of the
they
head
care
coach,
about, right? This guy it is.
Yeah, but like you also have to have a guy who, if it doesn't go right, you have to still believe in him. So if it takes a while to get, like, that's the thing where it can unravel quickly because it's like, fuck this guy, he's a dork.
He's-
Do we
he's
know
never
their
played
position
football.
coaches? It would be great if he like overcorrected big time and just brought in like the biggest badasses on the
Oh,
defense.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everybody was just super tough. So he's like, if you got a problem with me because I'm a little squid,
Like he would have to hire the Lions
Yes.
coach.
Like if Dan Campbell was back
Yes.
there as the
Yeah,
AHC.
right.
Yeah.
Or
and-
who's the other guy? The bounty guy. You got to have a bounty guy.
Oh,
on this
Greg
guy's staff.
Williams?
Yes,
Greg
you got to have
Williams,
one of the
yeah.
bounty
Greg
guys
Williams,
on
get Tony
McDaniel's staff.
Tony Sperano back in there. Yeah, like it would be. They definitely need that as the AHC.
Yeah.
Do you need to be an alpha to be a leader?
I think they kind of
Yeah.
go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I think there's different ways to be an alpha. Like you don't have to be a physical, domineering, yelling kind of guy. Like Belichick's not that kind of guy,
No.
but he definitely like kind of commands the room.
If he says anything, you're listening.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think it goes beyond just like
He's an expert. He's the foremost expert on winning football games.
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll see. It's too early to tell. It's too early. I mean,
It's
he
definitely
gets some.
too early to tell.
Give him some credit for answering the fucking question and like having some reasoning behind it. A lot of coaches are like, oh, like all great guys, like marry them all. Like, I mean, give him some credit for that.
I got a problem that we got rid of fuck for kiss, but we left kill in.
Yeah,
Like we can't fuck, but we can kill. Come on.
it's a
You
fantastic
want a
point.
non-lethal injury if you're going to switch out Kiss, right?
Yeah,
It's just like I don't know. They had to remove one from Mary Fuck,
Mary,
Kill,
or
and
kiss
they were like,
Mary,
let's
like,
get rid of fuck.
kick in the butt.
We'll
Injured.
keep kill.
Yeah. That's a great point.
Great point.
Fantastic point.
Killing somebody's worse than fucking them.
Yeah,
Unless
absolutely,
you- oh, nice. Yeah.
absolutely. Next topic here: Jarrett Allen. He got roasted all over the weekend for his outfit at the All-Star game. Also, the Cavs said they kicked him out of their group text because he's an android. Carl.
Yeah, the green bubble to this day is a huge social faux pas. And I feel bad for people with green bubbles everywhere, but you're just not getting, even in the NBA, even in the highest level of group chats, it's affecting them the same way that it affects the group chat at the frat. And to be honest with you, I feel like IT guys are so responsible for androids. Like every time you talk to somebody who knows anything about it, they're like, "Oh, you got it. The Android. It's way more powerful. It's
the
more
operating system. So
Nobody
much better.
cares. I'm not in it for the fucking
operates
technical
fine.
specifications. If someone's gonna judge me when I send a text message,
Yeah. What I judge is when you have a green dot person in a text message, and then it pops up as message has not been delivered, but it has. So then you just, like, I did this recently where I resend it like 3 times, and everyone's like, "Hey man, chill the fuck out. Like, we got your message," but it's reading as it hasn't been delivered, but it's only not been delivered because one person isn't on an iPhone. It drove me fucking crazy. So I don't know if that's been corrected, but
Is the
sucks.
green text the biggest thing holding Androids back?
yeah, because Android needs to figure out a way to be like, "Hey," they need to go to Apple
They
and be
should
like,
license
"Hey, we want to get a
iMessage.
piece of the blue. We need a little blue."
In my humble opinion, it's like the most important people in Apple's history is like Steve Jobs and the guy who ever created the iMessage in blue text. It really is.
I wonder if they could license iMessaging. All
Yeah.
these different Android phones. Like,
The-
just let
There's
us
got to
have
be.
the
How,
app.
how is there not an app yet where Android users could download it?
Download iMessage.
But then everybody would have to download it. It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Well, you're a poser then, Ed.
Yeah. Sure.
But the stigma
Well, there is an
about
app,
the color
WhatsApp
green
or
on a
whatever.
text
WhatsApp.
message is greater than the benefit of like, oh, the Android phone is faster, has more storage. It's
Yeah.
easier. It's like, yeah, but I still have to send a green text. It's not worth
if
it.
you were Apple, I don't think I would let them have it.
oh no, no way.
What if it was
Right.
an
No way.
inside job? Apple was like making sure that the green,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
like they're lobbying Congress. They're like, hey, listen, no matter what, Android stays
They
green.
got to stay green. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys are neglecting to mention a very important point about the green messages. I think we can all agree that the green message, it's you don't notice them a lot of times because of it's a different operating system. That's a get out of jail free card to just ignore someone hours later, be like, "Oh, sorry, man, missed your text."
I have an
It's-
Android.
That is very nice to have in your back pocket.
Yeah, it's really the thing about the group text is you ever been in one and then it splits into like 5 different ones. Then you got like 5 chats and like they're all sending into like rogue groups. That's the biggest problem.
When you do that, you got to name it though, so people just know to go to the name of the group chat instead of.
But
like,
you can't
typing
do that. You can't name one with a.
With
Is there
the- well, with the
anybody
green
in your
chat,
life
yeah.
with an Android you want to call out right now? A cousin, a sister?
My mom.
Okay.
Yeah, my
It sickens
sister,
me.
my
6'10", the Rangers guy out in New York.
he's got one.
Yeah, but I also think he's an IT guy.
Oh, okay.
So
And
IT
those
guys
those
love
guys
it.
have immunity, or what is it called on like Survivor?
Immunity.
Yeah,
think it is
Immunity
his
Idol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his outfit was fine. Like, come on,
I'm not,
his
you're not
outfit
going to
was
get an opinion
fine.
from us on that.
Can I
like-
see the outfit again?
Yeah, we'll
Well,
get it pulled up.
It.
It was fine.
Yeah.
What
You
are
know?
people talking about?
It was fine. Last one here, Dan Hurley, he got tossed out of UConn's game versus Villanova for pumping up the crowd. Who is not a Dan Hurley guy? I mean, the
think
guy
everybody
just,
likes him.
the energy is unreal. Is that a good facial expression or a bad
I mean,
one?
it's like you say Hurley, you say college basketball.
Yeah.
I want to take a charge. I want to play hard. I want to cheer for him. Even when he was at Arizona State, they're at Buffalo. They get to the
think that was
tournament.
his
Everybody's
brother.
just cheering
Yeah,
for
that
him.
was
I know
his
what I'm
brother.
saying. You get
Yeah.
the Hurley's going. It's just Hurley college basketball.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. From the time that we were like 6 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like, what are you doing? Like, how is that a tee?
That's crazy.
Is that a rule?
They teed him up for it, for pumping
But
the
is
crowd
it
up.
is it like did they interpret some general rule like you cannot
Incite the crowd or something?
Or do they specifically say
If that's
you
a
cannot-
rule, fucking fold the NCAA because it's a student section. It's like a bunch of peers watching.
Like,
a
is
bunch
it
of their
conduct
peers
unbecoming?
playing basketball. Shut the fuck up and let them play.
How would it be conduct? I mean, we like that's college, but you got the Izzone, you got the
Yeah.
Cameron Crazies, you got like the Orange Crush,
the wild side at Northwestern that has like 4 people in it.
Yeah, definitely. That was the next one off the tip of my tongue there. But it's like that is college basketball, and if you like, what do you want? Just a bunch of Coach K's coming in, like please stop, please be quiet, like this is serious.
Fuck no.
I feel like
Right.
Coach K pumps the crazies up too.
I don't
doesn't
know
need
how-
to.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I
I
remember
feel
him
like he'll
giving it-
look at him and
I think
throw a little toss.
maybe I feel like that's just baked into their culture. They're sleeping in the tents and stuff. But I definitely have like memories of Coach K being like, put the laser pointers away or whatever was going on.
Oh,
But, like,
yeah.
talking down to the kids. But like that's like this like that is college like.
And
that's
it's the
what-
Big East.
It's the Big East. They're back in the Big East now, UConn. But like that, if you don't have like, let's just go back to playing in empty gyms like it was COVID. That's the whole reason they're there is to like be crazy. and make it fun and give it your team a real home court advantage. So if you can't have your coach doing that, like
Should there be a punishment for the
refs?
I think so.
I'm looking at the guy who wears pinstripes.
Or
I'm looking
if-
at Jay Wright, and I'm like, ooh, he's got his hand in this.
You know, you say that, and sorry to shift conversation here for a second, but is the laser pointer a lost art?
I love those things growing up.
Still very big in Europe.
Are they?
Soccer.
I know you're fucking around probably.
When,
if they're big in Europe,
when I was growing up
congrats to
playing
Europe.
football, we would go down to St. Louis every year it was called the Turkey Bowl, and we would play a game on a Saturday and play a game on a Sunday, and we would just get our fucking asses kicked because we always had weight limits, and we would play against teams from like East St. Louis and shit that had kids that were like 300 pounds on a team. And we would always stay at the Adams Mark, which is probably one of the nicer hotels in St. Louis, and we'd be like 30 stories up with laser pointers, putting them at people on the ground. They would start running for their fucking lives like there's snipers.
Jesus
aiming on
Christ,
them.
Dave.
Yeah. Can't do that no more. This was back in like 01.
I feel like
Sure can't.
Do they we don't have a job where anybody would need a laser pointer anymore? But I feel like I haven't seen one in a professional setting or a school setting even in a long. Like I remember thinking like 7th grade, like you have the teacher had like the overhead projector and they would point to shit on
A lot of projectors, it's baked into the remote now.
Well, still, do you remember when you'd see a movie as a kid? And as
Oh,
soon
yeah.
as the
Yeah, yeah.
lights went down,
Yep.
boom, you'd see one on
Yeah.
and there was that one that was like a naked girl. Have you ever seen that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You never seen that? Oh, you would love it.
Designs?
Oh, dude, this
Like they had designs?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
there's
straight,
more. Yeah.
straight
Red or
I
green?
don't-
What, do you have a preferred beam
Red.
color?
Red.
Get green
Red's
out of
better.
my face.
Yeah,
Why?
it's got to be red.
Red is fucking original.
Red is I don't necessarily if I saw a green dot on the ground, I wouldn't automatically assume White Sox Dave's trying to snipe me. I see a red one, that to me is like someone's got a laser.
Yeah. I was like a fucking Marine searching for Al Qaeda with those things.
Your future as a Call of Duty guy.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So
yeah,
you
we got to
want
bring them
laser
back.
simple
pointers
things in
back.
life, Zed.
Just come out, make sure everybody's. You want to
I'm
make
gonna
an effort.
I'm gonna order one on Amazon right now.
Can you order like group order them? Depending on the, I'll pay for my
maybe a
order.
keychain feature or something that can open a bottle.
That could get out of hand very
My
fast.
dad
if we all
did
have
end
them.
up banning them from the White Sox Dave household because he thought I was going to end up blinding someone with them.
Burn your retinas. I remember.
Well, I
that.
mean, I can just see Dave at dinner, just like oh, it works. You know, just like,
Yeah.
staring
Shit,
at
my eyes
eclipses
actually are
and-
fucked.
yeah.
Ooh, there's there's a
Put
three
that
pack.
fucking laser down. We're eating casserole.
Dude, all of these laser pointers have like cats and dogs. Like, that's
I don't remember that.
You want a single
like,
beam?
Well, like it's for like to fuck with your cat.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah, for my cat.
Here,
You've been
yeah.
sitting here this whole time with a laser for your cat and you haven't said a word?
Yeah, because you guys are gonna start on the whole fucking showing me about the cat thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's fair.
You are a cat guy.
Not a cat guy, I just have a cat.
Those are some muddy waters there.
All right, hold on.
I mean,
Let me.
yeah, that's a little confusing to me.
Does anybody else have anything for the after show here besides lasers?
You moving to Daytona?
Might have to.
I've never been to Daytona. Isn't it like Panama City Beach, basically?
Pretty much.
Like kind of just dumpy.
Pretty well. It's just like, it's like a. I mean, I don't know it that well, so I shouldn't say that, but it felt to me like it was very much like a a tourist town. But I'm sure they have a large population.
Would you like, by the way?
Yeah, of course.
You
Who
like
doesn't like that?
you like the fucking beach store where you can get a tank top for $3.
yeah.
Why aren't you wearing your puka shells that you brought back?
Forgot them.
Forgot them? Did you
Forgot
get
'em.
puka shells?
No, I wish I should have. Yeah, like you see minivans and like the family loads out.
Yeah.
They have one of those slingshot machines where, like the ride.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I would no fucking shot of it. I'd get on one of those.
Yeah, like that's a pillar.
They have
of
one
it.
of those at Seaside Heights.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Seaside and
But
Absolutely
You're,
fucking
you're,
PCB.
you're a people watch guy.
yes, that's what.
Oh,
Like,
I'm sure the people watching's outstanding at Daytona.
yes,
Daytona, yeah.
correct.
Right.
Like that's where I differ very much with Glenny Balls, because when he goes to the bar, he likes to he's interested in a much different type of
He
surrounding
likes to
than I
meet
am.
people, I feel like.
No, he doesn't like that. But I like to just sit there, chill, not too crowded, and the people watch.
That's what I
like-
mean. Glenny's like, more vibrant,
So wait, what is
going
Glenny like?
person to person.
Can you be more?
Yeah. You can't just say that and leave us hanging.
Now,
Now,
did
and
you
I'd also
not-
like to point out to the audience, and we know this, like in Eddie's head, he has communicated everything he wants. In his head, he's made this very clear.
He
no
hasn't
one
done-
watching this, no one in this room. We have
No,
no
I
idea.
know what he's saying.
I don't know what he's saying.
You remember when they did what was the show? Across America, Barstool versus America. They came to Chicago. You remember when we were at like the after party downstairs? We look over and see Glenny on the sofa there.
No, I don't.
Wasn't alone.
Was he whacking off?
Oh,
or something?
Glenny,
okay.
Glenny,
All right.
Glenny,
so he's trying to.
Glenny likes the senoritas. All
Yeah,
right, that's
all
what he
right,
likes.
yeah.
He likes the
Yeah.
women. So
There's
that's
nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
nothing at all.
Right.
But that's what you know.
He's chasing, but he's
We're just a
young.
little different in that.
He's younger than you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
Maybe
Yeah.
23-year-old.
What-
His tank is so crazy too. I
Yeah.
mean, he's just keep going. He's young and spry. You know,
How old is Glenny now? Probably
24, 25.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
keep
what I
talking
guess.
about Glenny for a second.
Yeah.
Does he drink tropical drinks? Does he go in there and order the fucking pina colada with the umbrella and
See,
the oversized straw? Or-
If I'm at a,
You know what
I
he
have
does?
no fucking
What?
problem
What's he
doing
do?
it sometimes.
No, sorry, go.
No, I was saying if
Oh,
to mix
yeah,
it up,
if
I'll
you're
go to
when
as
in Rome.
fruity fucking drinks as possible.
One of my favorite pictures of you is you and I were
The
at
Moscow Mule.
The Moscow.
I hate that picture because that was like 30 pounds ago.
Yeah, you look
both of
like
us.
that was Marathon Dave.
Yeah.
But you had like this big twisty straw.
It wasn't just me. It was all of us. It was like obviously this is years ago.
Yeah, we're at Renali's in Lincoln Park, and you're just you sitting there with like the straws.
I think we were
and,
at
like,
the Lincoln Hotel.
this is
No,
pre-COVID.
it was definitely Renali.
Was it?
Yeah, and you had like the big copper mug in front of you. You're just sipping this giant Moscow.
Well, I
Mule.
mean, there was 3 straws in that picture. That was the 4th of July, right?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
remember I was wearing
It was
my 4th of
definitely
July
summer.
shirt.
Yeah,
But
what do you-
one of those was for you two as well.
yeah,
We all drank out of it.
yeah. But in the picture, you're the only one there, and it's
Yeah.
just a funny picture.
So is he drinking these fruity drinks or what?
No, he orders 2 shots of vodka and a Diet Coke.
That's a fucking.
Do they
wild.
As well
two
as
in
high
one
noons.
glass
I
or
can't,
two
I can't
separate
take shots of
shots?
vodka.
2 separate shots.
And he doesn't
I like
put
that
them.
one.
He doesn't mix them.
Nope. He shoots them down and then he drinks Diet Coke, and that's what him and
Mush.
Mush does
Yeah.
that too.
Those
What?
are actually you're just drinking for the fucking feeling.
Yes.
Which I have no problem with. There's when you want the feeling. You
Oh,
want it,
dude,
but but there's nothing
time
cute
I drink.
about that.
Yeah, they're racing to the bottom. That's
Yeah,
what they're doing. Yeah,
Great time though. Love
Young
those
guys to do that too. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something
Yeah.
you get older. You're like, listen, I don't have time for you to mix that. Just give it
Yeah,
to me. But
and when you hang out with them, you're collateral damage because then it's like, hey, you want? It's like, all right, sure, and you're just shooting shots of vodka.
I
I
can't
like
do
me some vodka, but shots.
I can't do vodka shots.
Give me a
at
shot
all.
of whiskey.
tough.
Give me a shot.
It's like
of-
fucking rubbing alcohol. That's one of my takes. Is that the difference between like Smirnoff and Grey Goose or upper echelon vodka is like negligible to me.
it's an old saying in my family: vodka
It's-
is vodka, gin is gin.
It's all the same. They taste exactly
Well,
the same.
to be fair, New Amsterdam vodka is the best though.
yeah.
Oh well, I mean that's the exception to the
Are
rules.
they
of course.
sponsoring this?
No, but
Just
I
kidding,
just
of course they're the
I just know they're the best.
Yeah, that's the only
true.
vodka I do buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
Correct.
it's like
That is, I have.
What a
I was,
spirit.
I was at some kind of a theme party at Illinois State. This is probably like 2006 or 7, and I did like a double shot of vodka. It was the first drink of the night, instant puke. So now I just
Instant
like
puke.
I just don't do
It's
it.
always
Are
puke.
you puke
yeah.
face?
Of the people in this room, even though he's puke face, I vomit more. than
I've
Dave.
puked.
No,
I've
your vomit face. He's puke face. There's a difference.
Yeah.
There's
I've seen Chief puke. Have you ever seen me puke once? I haven't puked from drinking too much alcohol.
It's probably like when Dave takes a piss.
long
like,
time.
He doesn't do it often, but when it happens, it's just like
Yeah.
endless.
I'm like Austin Powers.
Well, that's one of the same thing. Like I get to a point where I'm like I'm uncomfortable. I'm just gonna puke. So same
You've
thing.
done that before, yeah. You're
Yeah.
like,
He
hey,
did
I
Did
gotta
that
step
Declan's
outside, I
like
gotta
a
make
couple
phone
months ago.
call.
He's like, I gotta walk down the street. I'm gonna puke. I'm like,
Got
what?
barf.
Well, I didn't end up puking. I just had need some fresh air.
I think the last time I barfed was after a White Sox patio day.
All right, keep going.
And I was at Trader Todd's, and I just went in the alley behind Sheffield's and just,
Let it rip.
yeah, it was a self-reflection moment.
I
But
pissed
something,
in that exact alley.
Yeah.
Did you go
Many
back
times.
in? We're like, I'm good, or were you?
yeah, you know, who's got gum?
Trader Todd's is almost a casualty of COVID, but they
Rumplemans.
made it.
Yeah,
Shout out.
You see the guy at the bar ordering shots of Rumplemans. It's like this guy's
like,
either
dude,
trying to
what
get
is-
some pussy. This guy is fucking sorry.
I did puke on Wayne
Thousands of
Randazzo.
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like
you
that's
said
the
that
old
before.
story. I don't know if
Yeah.
Who explained?
Wayne Randazzo, he's from my same hometown. He's my older sister's age, and he's like a studio guy. He's like one of the Mets guys,
He's the radio guy.
but I think he does studio work
Yeah,
too, but-
he's like their Chuck Garfien kind of.
yeah, love Wayne. And I did this is again, it's probably same time frame, 2006, 2007. It was Black Wednesday. I did a shot of Jaeger with my sister at one end of the bar, and then went down to my friends, and someone else had a shot of something else. I did them like back to back, and then I went with Wayne in the middle of the bar, and I just tried to and gave him a little bit of like a water hose.
Yeah,
Spray.
all the
Little
pressure
spray.
builds
tough.
up.
Little
Not a lot
spray.
of good Waynes out there anymore.
No.
It is a very uncommon name.
Like Gretzky, that guy you just said.
Randazzo.
Any others? Obviously, Wayne.
He's a Cardinal
Wayne World.
too.
Wayne Messmer.
Wait, yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah. Wayne Simmons.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it. That's all the Waynes. It's a dying name.
I feel like Wyatt's are overtaking Waynes as.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Wyatt's
Probably.
Wyatt's like a big millennial name.
Yeah.
Like,
Is
that's
not?
the
Is
name.
it like? Is
Oh,
it
man,
against
that
hockey
sucks.
culture to be like? No, I'm not.
Can't name your
Like
kid
he was
Wayne?
too good. You can't name a kid Wayne.
I mean, they did retire in '99 across the entire league, so maybe they should just retire the name too. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
No one can wear 99.
And then the NHL, no, it's retired forever.
Smart.
Smart.
This is going long, Ed. It's all right.
No, it's all
we'll
right.
We'll do 2 hours if you let us.
It's all right.
We'll do another
would.
hour on Wayne's.
We really would. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can we draft Waynes next week?
I don't think there's.
I don't think there's
25
enough.
names.
Second round.
That's where that's
I'm
time
taking
the
a Wayne.
going gets tough. The tough get going, Ed.
You're
You gotta
right.
dig deep into the bowels of the Waynes of the world.
You're right. All right, then. That's it. That's the rundown. Tomorrow, they'll be back in New York. We'll see you guys next Wednesday from Chicago, though.